Yes, it's
Hi guys, in today's class I will demonstrate some important techniques that I hope you will find useful in your future assignments. Okay? The intention of this class is to give you some ideas on surface and sheet metal modeling and solid modeling too. In surface modeling I'll be using sweep, loft, offsetting entities, converting entities, creating multiple reference geometries, and then sheet metal modeling, creating forming tools, and sketched bending is a feature that will be useful, that you'll find useful. And in solid modeling, you will be using shell option to create sheet metal like parts. I'll also be demonstrating how to model a drip plate. Yeah, shall we start with the drip plate first?
Sure, no problem.
Okay. So I'm creating a new file. I'm selecting top plane, created a new sketch, go to tools, sketch tools, and there will be an option called sketch picture. I'm going to insert a reference picture which I'll be using. Select the option as I'm saying and give it a transparency around 0.6. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. And now I'm going to start sketching. Let's make it a little bigger.
Excuse me, I'm sorry for the interruption. Can you start from the new sketch again? I had to go to get a notebook,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Let me close it. Start from the beginning. Okay, I'm selecting the top plane and selecting a new sketch. I'm going to tools, sketch tools, and sketch picture. I'm inserting the blueprint. Now, yeah, you don't need to touch upon these options. You can leave it as this. You need to give it some transparency so that you won't find it difficult while working on it. To see the sketch. I think this is draw another circle. Closing this area. Similarly, I'm doing this for side. This option can be used to trim the sketch, trim entities. I'm trimming. Yes, that's it. I can extrude it. Extruded Bosch base. give it a minimal thickness. Yeah, sorry, you have to select millimeter gram second before you start the whole operation. Here it is. Yes. Now I'm going to proceed with this. It's to select the sketch and provide it some minimal dimension. 0.1 mm suffice. Now that we have a geometry, and we are going to insert another plane parallel to the top plane. Insert reference geometry plane. Yes, the first reference is already selected as top plane because before clicking on the reference geometry option, I had clicked on it, and I will give it an offset of 35 and make sure the offset is on the correct direction. It has to be behind this plate, so I hope this is correct. These dimensions are not for scale, I mean I'm just making it up, and you can just for the demonstration purpose. Yes, this will be fine. Yes. And I'm going to select on the plane 1 and click on new sketch. Right click on it and click normal too so that it's normal. What I'm going to do now is to insert the sketch, I mean the blueprint again, sketch tools, sketch picture, and the same template. Yeah, that fits perfectly. You don't have to move this anywhere around. And give the transparency again. Yes. Right. And clicking on convert entities, what it does is, so if there is already a geometry established and we want to project the same geometry into another plane, say we have plane 1 here, I want to project this line exactly to the plane 1. You can see that it is projected. So that's what this does. So I have projected it just because to get this midpoint of the circle so that I can exactly, I don't need to move around in order to fix it in correct position. This seems to be fine. Okay. Now I need to trim this out by drawing a line like this. Click on trim entities and trim this out. And trim this to this one to this one. And now we have an arc. Click OK. Exit the sketch. Go to Insert, Surface, Loft. Yes. In this area, we need to select the profiles that we need to give a loft to. Make sure this two green dots are on the same side so that you get a nice profile like this. I'm going to go ahead and give it OK. Yes. So I'm going to click on plane 1 and give new sketch again, normal 2, and I have to repeat that process of inserting the blueprint. Tools, sketch tools, sketch picture. Okay, now I'm going to start sketching this profile. I'm not I'm not tracing it out exactly just for the demonstration purpose and time being. I'm drawing this line over here and it over here and click on escape to stop. Now I'm going to draw another line from here to this point. Now click on convert entities to convert this in order to close the sketch. So that closes the sketch, we can exit the sketch now and extrude it again. Sorry. Now I need to create another plane parallel to this plane one. Insert reference geometry plane, and the offset should be on the other direction. Now I'll give 16 millimeters offset. I'll give 65. That's fine. Okay. Click on plane 1, hide it. Normal 2. I'm going to start a new sketch on plane 2. So I'm going to repeat the same process again, inserting the blueprint. Let's going to trace this surface exactly like it is there and end it over here. Hit the sketch so that we have a profile now. give a loft. I'm going to use the loft option now. Insert surface loft, and this profile is already selected, and I'm going to select this edge. Looks fine. Yeah, that's it. Guys, did you find this useful?
Very much.
Okay, thanks.
Walid,
Yes.
if I'm not wrong, you showed us how to make the entire fender, right? But can you please tell how this surface can be converted to a sheet metal so that it's easier to apply the flanges at the edges?
Yeah, but the problem is, what I've done is created extruded parts, and this one is extruded part. This is a lofted surface. This again is extruded part. This is lofted surface. So it's not possible to connect these four parts together. And I tried modeling it with surface modeling. This I tried to model this as a sweep profile. This is a loft profile. This one this one is not possible for me, and I don't know how to model this as a surface. If these four parts are surface, it would be easy for us to convert it into sheet metal. If I give sheet metal, it won't convert. Only this gets selected, and other parts won't get selected.
Okay.
Sorry that I'm not able to do this. And there might be some technique, but I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, but we were supposed to offset the IGS file and create the drip area in that, right? So if you can show the others how you can offset a surface from the previously provided IGS file, I think that should also be helpful to them.
I just file here. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't prepare for that. Maybe I'll make a video if possible. If I have learned how to do that, I'll make a video and share it on, just like I did on propeller video. Did you see that? Was it useful?
Yeah, okay, that was quite good.
Yeah, I will try to do a video like that. Now I will proceed with the other parts. So as I said, now I used surface modeling. I'm going to use sheet metal modeling as of now. So create a new file. Create a center rectangle, and I'm going to give some dimensions now. Again, these dimensions are just made up by me. these entities. I'm going to draw a construction line. Say 70 millimeter. This one 60 millimeters. And now I'm going to draw a spline over these points. Click on this point and connect it over like this. Another spline. If you click on spline, you will find that it has two handles, this one and this one. Okay, now let's get the sketch. I'll select this option, base flange tab, in order to make it into a sheet metal. Sorry, this is not that step. Sorry. I'll extrude it. Now 3 millimeters. Yes. You have like this. Now select this face and sketch. Normal to option. And we have to rotate it again to the previous orientation. This is fine. Now I'm going to draw circles to the surface. Not giving it any dimensions. Just trying to replicate this part, but we can see that it will bring over closer to this. I'm just trying to teach you the techniques that will help you to do further assignments, and I have surface modeling technique which will help you to replicate the part as close as possible. Now I need to draw some line. Click on this edge, offset entities will give you a curve like this. So connect these points, point to the sketch, trim out the remaining lines. This is a center rectangle. That's center rectangle. Click on this edge and this edge in order to make these two edges to the mirror. Now I'm going to add some fillets to get the rounded corners. Fillet radius of 10 millimeters is fine. Similarly to all these edges. With these two edges. So now I'm going to extrude this. Extrude across. Where the sketch is open, that is why I don't allow. I don't know why it's not working. I'll try to delete this sketch and do it from beginning. Now I'll do it without any fillets since I don't have much time. Again, extrude it to 3 millimeters. Give it OK. I'll add some fillet to these edges. Fillet of 10 millimeter. We'll give it a smooth surface. click on this face, sketch again. And I'm drawing a line up to 35 millimeters, connecting it with this edge. So before doing this, I have to save this file. Save it as forming to source part. Now I'll continue to sketch. Converting entities to close the surface. Okay, and exit the sketch. I'm going to give it extrude cut through both options so that it is cutting the whole surface. And we get like this. So I'm going to save this as forming to top portion. I'll open that source file, source part, this one. This will still remain the same. I'm now going to cut out this upper part and retain the bottom part. Same procedure. .35 millimeters and connect it over to this edge. Now we'll be converting entities. Now I need to check these lines, these sketches out. Exit the sketch. Extruded cut through both. Give it a OK. And now that we have bottom part, we are going to save this as form to bottom portion. Go to this window and open the top portion. Now what I'm going to do is to convert this into a forming tool. Click on sheet metal tab and forming tool option. This phase will be the forming phase, the stopping phase. And if you need some edges to remove, you can select it like this, but we don't want to remove. Give it OK so that we have a forming tool now. This is the important step. Save it as a form tool, this one. Okay, and it will automatically redirect you to a folder that is called design library. Click on forming tools and save it with the same name. and I'm going to repeat the same step to the bottom portion. Forming tool, select this face, give it OK. Yes, we have another forming tool, and I'm going to save it as a form tool. Okay, now that we have forming tools ready, I'm going to create another file, new part, going to sketch on dot plane. Sorry, before that, before creating any sketch, make sure that the dimensions are proper. One 20, 75. Trim this out. The construction line. Millimeters. This one 60 millimeters. I'm going to draw a line now, connecting these points. Let us apply this point to this point. And click on this line to activate these line handles like this. See the sketch, go to sheet metal, and now we have a sheet metal. Give it some minimal dimensions. Creating another sketch. I'm going to draw. Sorry. Over here. Now trim this. Click on the sheet metal tab and you will find an option called sketch pen. Click on it and select this face. And you can bend the sheet metal to the angle that you want. I need to select this face or to bend it. exit the sketch. Select this face sketch. Click on Alt and the arrow keys to rotate like this. Without clicking on Alt key, and if you click on arrows, it will rotate in this way. And if you click on Alt key and click on the arrow keys, it will rotate like this. I'm going to keep it like this and draw a line the same way I did before. Now exit the sketch. Sketch together. Somewhere around 50 would be fine. 45 would be fine. Okay. Now that I have a sheet metal like part, I'm going to use the form tools. You can find the form tools that you created in this design library. I'm going to select the forming tool top portion and drop it, drag and drop it over here. I need to rotate it. Position it correctly and give it OK. Now you can see that you have formed the upper portion. In a similar way, you are going to form the bottom portion. Go to design library and click on forming to the bottom portion and drag it and drop it over here. To rotate it again. After positioning it exactly, you can give it OK. I know this is nowhere closer to the original part, but in order to just demonstrate the methods so that you will find them useful while doing future assignments. I did this. I have another technique, surface modeling, to do this. Was this useful? Srini? Okay, thanks, Abhishek. What about Sivakumar Srinivasan? Thanks. Srini, are you there? Is it useful? Okay, thanks. Shall I proceed to the surface modeling part? Okay.
Walid,
Yes?
Srini here.
Yeah.
You showed us everything in a planar profile, but what about if the profile is not planar?
What do you mean exactly?
You were creating a plate, right? For the sheet metal part, you created a plate. What if the plate is bent to some extent? I mean, the plate is not straight. The plate is bent, and you want to make stampings on the bent plate.
Yeah, that's what I did right now. I
No, no.
used two forming tools.
How can I? No. I meant like the inner panel they gave us, right? It had a curvature on the base surface. So the curvature is not like a sketch bend, but the curvature is uniform and runs on the entire plate.
Okay. Yeah, I might be able to do it through the surface modeling. I'll demonstrate it now. That at the end
Yeah,
of
sure.
the session you can ask.
Yeah, sure. That's good.
Okay, now I'm going to start the sketch on top plane again. I need to do the same stuff. Right now I will demonstrate you how to use the shell command. That is also a useful tool. It is not exactly for sheet metal, but I'll show you how it will look exactly. The construction line. Select this, and you can find construction geometry over here, and you can select this. See the sketch. Sorry, now I'm doing surface modeling. Demonstrate shell command later. I thought of doing that first, but forgot. Okay, I'll just replicate these three circles. Store it all the way across the body. I'm going to insert the reference geometry plane parallel to the top plane. Flip the offset. Give it a distance of 3 millimeters. Yes. Sketch on plane 1. Normative. I will draw the 3 circles. Okay. Now that I have 3 circles, I'm going to loft the sketch. Insert surface loft. This sketch. You get a profile like this. Hit OK. This edge is open. Let's fill this up. This is what we have. I was trying to generate the exact same like this. But I wasn't able to generate it. Yeah, that's what I said. I will just try to demonstrate you some techniques that you can make use of and try to replicate the parts exactly. And I'll demonstrate another command, shell command. This time I will make it a rectangle. Millimeters. With a sketch, extruded cut, four millimeters. Apply some fillet to make it smooth. Now I will apply shell command. Select the edges that you want to remove. Sorry, I need to reduce the thickness. Yes. This is shell command with which you can create sheet metal like parts. Guys, was this useful? Shell command. Okay, thanks. So, what do you think about this class? Did you learn something new? I hope that you can use these techniques to exactly generate this model.
Yeah, Walid, I think the shell command is very much useful too. Thanks for that.
Okay, is this Srini?
Yes, this is Srini.
Okay, thanks. Did you find these three techniques useful so that you can make use of these or a combination of these three techniques in order to generate the part exactly like this? And regarding converting that plant, that clip, I mean the fender into sheet metal, I will constantly search it upon web and I'll try to make a video and post it in the group like I did for the propeller.
Yeah, also it would be better if you could post some videos based on the plan or surface I asked.
Okay, you just notify in the group what I need to search
Yeah,
and
sure.
I will try to do that. So I think it's time to end. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask.
Yeah, Walid, Abhishek.
Yeah.
See, from what you've told right now, we are able to draw the reinforcement based on our assumption, based on values that we assume,
Yeah,
right?
but I did for the sake of timing, but there is an option like this. We go to evaluate.
Okay.
You can measure the dimensions of this part. Showing the arc length over here. You do not need the area. Click on point to point option. It shows the diameter of the circle. Distance between the two circles can also be measured.
Can the angle be measured?
I hope it can. Right now, I don't know how I search on the web and take you in the queue.
Yeah, sure thing. That is not a problem. The problem is they have given us the inner panel already. Isn't that right? So we've got to draw our reinforcement with reference to the inner panel. I want to know how I can calculate the angle in the inner panel.
Okay, I will try to do that.
This is Srini here.
Yes?
Regarding Abhishek's question, Abhishek, there's an option called surface offset in the surface module. You can use that.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
did
that
try
will,
that, but I don't know the extent. I mean, I don't properly know how it is, what is its use. So if you could let me know what are the scopes of using surface offset, it would be very helpful.
yeah, I think I can help you in that. I'll get in touch with you.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot, Srini. Thanks, Wally.
Thanks. So thank you for attending the class with patience, guys.
Teaching us, Wally. It was really helpful.
Okay, thanks. So I hope this is the end of the class. Okay, bye guys.
Bye bye.